Good morning, grade 2. How are you today? Today we will start with another lesson in term 4. It's called Jamestown and Plymouth. As you know that Christopher Columbus was the one who discovered North America. But after Christopher Columbus, other explorers traveled to North America. Why did they do this? To find gold and other riches in North America. Because North America was a new continent, so they went there to find gold and other riches, maybe treasure in North America. But the kings and queens of Europe wanted the land of North America to their country. They wanted North America to be part of Europe. Yes, Christopher Columbus was from Europe, so okay, we are more powerful. We want North America to be part of Europe. So they started to make colony in North America. What's the meaning of a colony? It's a place that's ruled by another country. So we have we live in America and another people who are from England, or from Europe, they are coming to rule us. Okay, so a colony means a place that's ruled by another country. And we are following the laws and the rules of this country. So colony, a place that's ruled by another country. The first country that started colonies in North America was England. England was the first country to send many families from England itself, from Europe, to settle in North America. Their colonies started with settlement or a small settlement. What is the meaning of settlement? They started with a small community. And after this, their communities started to be bigger and bigger. And we have by the end what we call a colony. So again, what is the meaning of a colony? A colony is a place that's ruled by another country. What was the first country that started colonies in North America? It was England, and they started with the settlement or what we call small community. But after that, their colonies started to be bigger and bigger, and we have colonies of England, or we have the English colonies. The people who live in the colony are called colonists. So what's the meaning of colonist? A person who lives in a colony. Okay, we will start with the first colony in North America. It was called Jamestown. And Jamestown, the first colonists were boys and men, and they worked hard to stay alive. Okay, so men and boys in Jamestown, they worked hard to stay alive. So men and boys, they worked hard in Jamestown to stay alive. What did they eat? They ate fish, turtles, and raccoons, okay, because they didn't have enough food at the beginning. But after a while, they started to grow plants and they started to have their own crops, okay. But at the beginning, because they had or they didn't have enough food, so they ate fish, turtles, and raccoons. The colonists in Jamestown, as I told you, they didn't have enough food. So, but they had what we call copper, okay? And we had another American Indian group who lived with them in the colony. They were called Pamunkey. The Pamunkey, they had corn, and the colonists in Jamestown had copper. So that's why they started to trade. Like the colonists in Jamestown, they gave them copper, and the Pamunkey, they gave them corn, okay? The second colony that you will learn about, it is called Plymouth. In Plymouth, we had a group that came from England, and this group was called the Pilgrims. Okay, so the Pilgrims, they came from England and they settled or they stayed in Plymouth. And who met them? The Wampanoag. This is the American Indian group who met the Pilgrims, and the Pilgrims, they were English people who came to practice their beliefs or to have free to practice their beliefs in God in Plymouth or in North America. The American Indian group, which was the Wampanoag, they started to help them or to show them how to plant, how to hunt, and how to fish. Okay, so what happened in Plymouth? The American Indian group, they were called Wampanoag. They met the pilgrims who came from England to practice their beliefs in God in North America. The Wampanoag didn't leave the pilgrims by themselves, but they helped him and they showed them how to plant, hunt, and fish. Okay, so this is what we said today, that today we learn about Jamestown and Plymouth. We said other explorers, they came to North America to find gold and other riches. Kings and queens of Europe, they wanted North America to be part of Europe. The English people, they started with their English colony, which called a place that's ruled by another country. What the meaning of a colony means, a place that's ruled by another country. England was the first country that started a colony in North America. They started with a settlement. What is the meaning of settlement? They started with small communities, and after this, their colonies were becoming bigger and bigger. The people who lived in a colony were called colonists. The first colony was in Jamestown, and in Jamestown, people or men and boys, they worked hard to stay alive. They ate fish, turtles, and raccoons because they didn't have enough food. And as we said, the colonists in Jamestown, they had copper, and the American Indian group Pamunkey, they had corn, so they started to trade for each other. I will give you the corn and you have to give me the copper. The second colony was in Plymouth, and the Plymouth, the colonists who stayed in Plymouth, they belonged to the same religious group, and they left England because they wanted to practice their beliefs in God freely. Once they reached North America, they met the American Indian group, which was called the Wampanoag, and the Wampanoag helped the pilgrims. They helped them and they showed them how to plant, hunt, and fish. I wish that you understood this lesson very well. Thanks for watching and enjoy your vacation. Bye bye.